What's up? Excuse my voice. But what's up, fam? It's your girl Stephanie, aka Edini Hastu Sapakba. Hopefully you can hear me. Uh, I don't really feel like projecting my voice, so hopefully this will suffice for the time being. Alright, let's get the cards out. Alright, so the first card out is not opposites, but complementary forces transforming raw power or raw emotions, transforming raw emotions into actionable power. Ashe, ashe. Not opposites, but complementary forces. Okay, so it's saying that, yes, it may seem opposite, but it's really not opposites. They're really forces that motivate each other. Right? Working together, transforming raw emotions into actionable power. It's necessary to have the duality. You just got to learn how to integrate it. Next card out is, how would you act if you already have the love you desire? Okay? So you may feel there may be a situation in regards to love, whether it's familial, romantic, friendly, or platonic, or work, career, your artistry, your book, your music. How would you act if you already have the love you desired in all areas of your life? Not just romantic. Okay, next card out is, look at offers as the king, not the worker. Ask yourself, how does this benefit me? Be self-full. It's not being selfish. Definitely not subscribing to be selfless anymore. Ashe. Next card out, you've made peace with what destroyed others. You have overcome because you looked within. You valued what was within. You allowed love in. How would you act if you already have the love you desire? You are love-based, not ego-based. You've made peace with what destroyed others. You know why? Because of the very first card that came out. We already talked about it. It's not opposites. People feel like those things that come in to oppose them, are they go into a low vibration. Versus you in your spiritual journey, you have grown to the point where when those challenges, you've made peace with challenges that destroyed others. When those challenges come in for you, you see it as an opportunity to flex your light, to strengthen your light energy. That's the gem. You know what I'm saying? You got to work it. It'll work if you work it. But if it doesn't have situations in which it needs to work out its strategy, if it doesn't get a chance to work it out, how does it know how strong it really is? Next card out is, create your story. You took your power back, and you're writing your own journey, writing your story. You're no longer going along with the script that was given to you. It says grab your journal. And then it also has breakthrough in the last reading. Well, maybe like 4 readings prior to this one spoke about breakthrough, I believe. Next card is, they intended to harm you, but was the very fire that refined you. Again, that goes back to the very first card that came out. You're sunning these motherfuckers now. You don't even understand. You sunning these bitches that try to bring death magic into your life by killing your dreams, goals, and aspirations. But you transmuted that motherfucking shit like the alchemist that you are. They wanted to cause you harm and to siphon your energy. But it was the very fire that refined you again. Right above it, you made peace with what destroyed others. Others would have went into that fire and been incinerated. But you were like, I forget the people in the Bible that went into the furnace but didn't burn. They intended to harm you, but was the very fire that refined you, refined your beliefs. Because remember, we were just talking about how you have to go into the gym and exercise your light. They refined your light. Now you're surgical with that shit. You're surgical with that shit. It says doubt creates instability. And you had to go through that so that spirit can remove the doubt. Okay? It says it's already unfolding. Got to remove the doubt and know that it's already unfolding. Literally is what is on this card. Period. This last card out explains the base. Because I was like, well, I'm speaking low. She lit now. Beset has come out. Why she had to come out? Because motherfuckers want to play with black magic. People trying to do black magic on you. Those were those forces that came in. The forces that you battled and made peace with. You made peace because you destroyed that shit. You made peace also because you didn't avoid the conflict. You faced that fear. And you've earned the right to look at offers as the king and not the worker. Because you've already done the work. It's not that you feel like you're better than anyone. You've been there, done that. You've done the work. Now you asking yourself, how does this benefit me? And that's on period. Not opposites, but complementary forces transforming raw emotion. Ashe. That's exactly what this reading is pulling forth. Raw emotion. Transforming raw emotion, okay, into actionable power. Tapping into that masculine energy. I just turned the Angel Answers card in the near future just came out. In the near future, you're going to be transforming raw emotion into actionable power. Stepping into position as the king and not the worker. And the things, opportunities that are coming along, they will benefit you. You've made peace with destroyed others. You're about to receive a lot of loyalty. True loyalty from people. You may have not known that. Okay? The dog came out here. Loyalty. Let's read the message. The dog, symbol of loyalty, that could be the energy of Anubis as well. He is a trusted advisor in the underworld. The trusted advisor in the unseen world. Okay? And he's been protecting you because you've been doing your part. You've been empowering him to be able to do what he needs to do in the unseen world, because you're doing what the fuck you need to do here and doing the inner work. Maybe those are confirmation burps. I never attributed that energy from, it's another reader, I think her name is Jadina, and she does the confirmation burps, and also Natija. as well. They're friends, so it makes sense that they both um, use that line or in that action, that bodily, involuntary bodily function as part of their divination, because it definitely is. It definitely is. It's not something that you can control. It comes randomly. So I see it as a viable confirmation sign. Anyway, symbol of loyalty, companionship, and unconditional love. I want to let you know you got unconditional love in the unseen worlds. It says represents the power of trust. It's helping you to heal your trust, because again, it's removing the doubt, because doubt does what? Creates instability. You got to know that it's already unfolding. Your peace is already unfolding. The love that you desire is already unfolding. Offers that comes to benefit you are already unfolding. You are creating your story. Your breakthrough is unfolding. Okay? You are refined. Your refining is unfolding. It's being revealed. You've already been refined, and so now it's being revealed. The curtains are slowly pulling back. Okay, the Basset card here says psychic protection from hidden negativities, secure life force, and enhance vitality. Our vitality is being enhanced because we have strengthened ourselves. We are masters at balancing the light and the darkness because we didn't run away from the challenges. It says represents the power of trust and the importance of faithful relationships. And the only faithful relationship you may have may be that with the unseen world. But that is just necessary to your journey. And I feel like now that you have established that with the unseen world, you're going to be magnetizing that in your physical. You deserve to have faithful relationships because there's importance in it. Okay? It says represents the power of trust and the importance of faithful relationships. Dogs are known for their unwavering loyalty and their ability to form deep bonds with their human companions. Okay? You may need to get you a little pet. You may already have a pet. But at the same time, I feel like Spirit is just using this as an analogy, a parable, to let you know how much you are seen in the unseen world and how much you are supported and celebrated in the unseen worlds where unconditional love resides in its fullness. And we're trying to bring that down here to Mother Gaia. I keep digressing. This card suggests that loyalty and trust are central to your current situation. Loyalty and trust is central to your current situation. The dog reminds you that true loyalty is built on mutual respect, trust, and love. True loyalty is built on mutual respect, trust, and love. Respect, trust, and love, mutual. If the people in your life don't check all of those boxes, stop ignoring the red flags. Address the matter. How can we build a relationship that is built on respect, trust, and love? And address any issues that you may have with that person that makes them falter in that category in your life. Talk it out like adults and see if the relationship can continue with everyone being conscious and aware and making the effort to be better. The direct message: embrace loyalty and trust in your relationships. Being faithful and supportive will strengthen your bonds and create deeper connections. All right. Well, it's not taking as long as I thought. I'm gonna get an Akashic record card. That's gonna take up the time, but I feel like, yeah, let's do that. And I'm just gonna try to just read through. But bottom of the deck is the Scorpio card, which is why I brought up. Okay. Brought up people trying to bring death magic into your life because of the Scorpio energy here. Trying to cancel out what you desire, because the tagline for Scorpio is "We desire." Trying to block your desires and so on and so forth. But again, it's not opposite but complementary forces transforming raw emotion into actionable power. You're taking in that darkness and you are transmuting it. You are not really taking it in, but you're facing it. You're battling it, allowing it to strengthen you and to help you work out your spiritual tools. How would you act if you already have the love you desired in every area of your life? Don't let the darkness or this death magic keep you from focusing on what's important. There I go again. This reading gonna be an hour. Keep fucking talking. The Muse is what we have in the Akashic Records Tarot card, number 15. What's the 15? 15. I think 15 is the Devil card when it comes to traditional tarot. Which again makes sense in a way with it being paired here with the Scorpio death energy, the Devil card, you know what I'm saying, which represents obsessions, addictions, all of that. All of those things come to challenge us. Remember, you've made peace with what destroyed others. You faced and conquered your addictions, your obsessions, or whatever. You see it and you address it. You nip it in the bud at this point. It doesn't linger like it would in the past. But anyway, the Muse. The Muse plays a song of upliftment and imagination. The petals of inspiration drift upon the wind, because you allowed yourself, again, you battle it and you allow yourself to find your center again. Okay. Filling the air with light and creativity. You strengthen your light. This card shows a time of very heightened, resourceful, and inventiveness for you. A lot of creative energy. It says any creative project, new or old, can receive exceptional energy now, both from you and the universe. Okay? Call to the spirit muses and let them join you and the creator within to lift your project to the skies. Let's say it again. Call to the spirit muses. Okay? Call to the spirit muses and let them, allow them, let them join you. You got to let them. You got to give them permission. Let them join you and the creator within, the creator within, the creator within. You will do greater things than I, ye are God. The creator within, to lift your project to the skies. Akashic force. Close your eyes and touch in with the force of inspiration and pure potential. Close your eyes and touch in with the force of inspiration and pure potential. A swirl of music, beauty, movement, dance, imagination, creativity, painting, books. A swirl of music, beauty, movement, and imagination flow through you and around you. It flows through you and around you. Through you and around you. A swirl of music, beauty, movement, and imagination. Imagination is what we need to strengthen. That's the creativity. A swirl of imagination flows through and around you. Swirl of music, beauty, movement. You can give birth to any possibility. Feel this power of creation now. You can give birth to any possibility. Feel the power of creation now. Feel this power of creation now. Feel this power of creation now. You have loyalty in the unseen worlds. In the near future, the angel says here. In the near future. Okay, Akashic Library came out. Came out in reverse. It says, with this card reversed, the stairway leads further and further downward. Although you may feel you are in a state of confusion, it's time to go deeper. The books of your Akashic knowledge may have been toppled in the past. You may feel like it's toppled now in this state of confusion. But they are always in reach. They are always in reach. You may have stepped away from the psychic guidance from your inner sage. Perhaps there's been a disruption in your life, or maybe just a distraction. In either event, it's time to cast a renewed light on your past. It's time to see it in love, to put love on that thing. That was a message that came out from a reader I was listening to just yesterday. Last night. It's time for you to cast a renewed light worker. You've been working that light. You've been in the gym with that light, strengthening it against the challenges that come your way. Not opposites, or complementary forces. That's going to help you to transform raw emotions into actionable power. Okay? It's time to cast a renewed light on your past and on your inner discovery and on how powerful you are, acknowledging it, knowing it. Seek now to tap into the power within and through the records. Start today by writing a declaration of release from the things that have been muddling your clarity. Oh my gosh, I literally did that this morning from another reader that I watched last night, the Peace Dealer, and he does a ceremony every so often. He did one for the new moon, and there was a declaration that he spoke and gave also the website too. So I'm going to create a video, I'm gonna put the link. That's what I'll do. I'll share the link to that declaration in the description of this video. Where was that? Let me find the spot again. Wow. But that just shows that I'm in alignment. It says, close your eyes and see them all disperse. And this is just added action that I can take. Ooh, okay, this one got a special note to it. Let's get to it. Okay. Close your eyes and see them all disperse. With just a little effort, the book of your own Akashic record, which seems to have landed face down, can be righted and written upon by you. It can be righted and written upon by you. Special note: when you receive this card, whether upright or reversed, it indicates that a book will bring a message to you. Today, open any book that compels you to do so. Let it fall to any page. Read a passage there and reflect on the words throughout your day. Determine which relationship or situation in your life it addresses. And don't assume that it's the one that's most urgently on your mind. Don't assume that it's the one that is most urgently on your mind. The Akashic forces are active in every part of your life, and your books are actually a part of the Akashic library. The Akashic force. As you close your eyes, envision yourself stepping into the most beautiful and serene of all ancient libraries. Imagine yourself taking a book from a shelf and opening it to a page. Notice the first word that comes to you. What does it tell you? How does it feel? All right. Party in heaven. D'Angelo. How does it feel? What does it tell you? How does it feel? Remember to visit this mystical library often and tap into the expanse of wisdom that is yours. Remember to visit this mystical library often. Envision yourself stepping into the most beautiful and serene of all ancient libraries. Imagine yourself taking a book from a shelf and opening it to a page. Notice the first word that comes to you. What does it tell you? How does it feel? Remember to visit this mystical library often and tap into the expanse of wisdom that is yours. This is another way that you can exercise your light. It doesn't always necessarily have to come from pain or from challenges. Do exercises like the Akashic forces at the end of each of the messages in this deck. Exercise your imagination. You can strengthen your light that way as well. Don't think you always have to have challenges in order, to build your spiritual muscle. It's 27. Okay, we good. I thought it said 37. Okay. You are in a season of transition. You got a lot of people that don't want you to. Remember, we did have psychic protection from hidden negativities. Okay, so that could be, again, and then the reads start out with not opposites but complementary. You may feel like there are people against you, opposing you, again, whether romantic, familial, platonic, or career wise, whatever. Use your imagination. How would you act if you already had how would you act knowing that you already have the love you desire in every area of your life? How do you feel knowing? Let's go ahead and turn that into we already got it, right? Because it says doubt creates instability. It says how would you feel? It's like, would you feel like I already have it? That's a form of doubt. So let's go ahead and change it. You know what I'm saying? It's already unfolding. It's already unfolded. Let's create that type of opposite to what we think we see. The physical aspect of things always moves at a snail pace. So relax. But anyway, the transition card is 3, 4, 5. It was in reverse. It says you are in a period of transition and change. Embrace new beginnings and trust in the process of transformation unfolding in your life. Here we go with unfolding. That was in this card about doubt that I literally just finished talking about. There's a lot of things trying to, even the Akashic library card spoke about the distractions. But just as it said, we can write our Akashic record, our book, because it may have been toppled. But we can write it, turn it upright, and add to it, and keep the story going. Right? Because create your story. The card came out here in the read. We create our story. We take our power back. We don't look at it toppled and just go to shits and be like, everything in my life is... No. We just do the work. Go pick it up. Write it. and keep it going and keep it moving. Okay? So embrace these new beginnings and trust in the process of transformation. You are transforming, baby. Because bottom of the deck, we have harmony, and it's in the upright, the angel number 121. Embrace harmony in your life. Seek balance. Okay, we've been talking about the light and the dark. Seek balance between your physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. Period. I'm gonna end it right there, family. I hope they helped in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Love you all, and love you all. And until next time, peace.